Your perspective about dealing with the death of family members due to COVID-19. More than 1,600 people have died of coronavirus in El Paso, and now their families have to deal with something they may not have expected: their loved ones' taxes. It makes this tax season unlike any other. ABC 7's Shelby Montgomery is live to explain what you should do if you find yourself in this situation. And Shelby, this really comes from something that you and I both saw on social media the other day.
Oh yeah, we both saw it on social media, and this is happening for several families who lost loved ones from COVID-19. They will be receiving those tax forms soon. I spoke to a woman who finds herself in this very situation. Bonnie Nájera, we've been following her story since she tested positive for COVID last year. Then her parents, right here in this picture, they ultimately tested positive, losing the fight against COVID-19. Nájera lost 6 family members from COVID. But just this week, Bonnie says she received her father's taxes. You can see it in this Facebook post. She writes, quote, "Normally, I would ask my mom what to do.
I didn't even think about a W-2 form for him. You know, that's not even, it didn't even cross my mind. So when I got it, for lack of a better word, I was just devastated. I was just shocked. I was very emotional. You know, not that you forget, not that I forgot, not that I've gotten over it, but it's just like it's never ending.
If you find yourself with your loved one's taxes, there are steps you can take.
Just the same as regular filing.
You file those taxes using this form, and tax advisor Rosa Delgado says all income from the beginning of 2020 up to the date of death must be reported. It can be done by the executor of the estate or family members. When filing, write the word deceased, the family member's name, and the date of death across the top of the tax return. If the return is being filed electronically, identify the taxpayer as deceased and the date of death in the tax software. Filing taxes is especially important if taxes are owed and even if they were getting a refund. When filing, Delgado says you do not need any documents like a death certificate, but make sure you keep those just in case.
You have proof that the person passed away in case you get audited.
But to stay on the safe side, it's best to seek help from a professional.
They should go ahead and file a tax return with a tax person.
If your family member owes taxes, it may have to be paid depending on several factors. And if you're collecting their refund, you also have to fill out a separate form. Again, it's best to see a professional because there are so many ifs, ands, and buts when it comes to taxes, and not all situations are the same. Eric?
And just thinking back to Bonnie, I mean, it just goes to show she's been dealing with this for so many months now, trying to navigate through it, and then just this cruel reminder in the form of a W-2 coming in her mail. It's truly devastating.